Here's now and bring you this. Next month, the Robben Island Museum will allow children under the age of 18 free entry into the historic tourist sites. Now, this will be done for Children's Month, which is observed in November. The museum also sees this as an opportunity to teach the youth about some of the greatest stories that can be told about our history. Let's learn more about this initiative and bring in Robben Island Museum Senior Manager for Tourism and Marketing. That's Siphuxolo Mazwi, who joins us via our video link this morning. It's great to have you on the program, Siphuxolo. Thanks very much indeed for making time. You know, many people who are in great spirits in South Africa today because of the Springboks will tell you that that moment, that victory, is steeped so much in what this country has been through. And I suppose, in a way, you would have completely missed that sentiment if you weren't aware of the history. And that's where this museum becomes very important.
Good morning, and it's a very glorious morning in South Africa. And yeah, it is true that you would miss that sentiment if ever you do not know about Robben Island Museum. And it is why Robben Island Museum is taking an opportunity to make access or to create access to every South African to have an opportunity to visit Robben Island Museum, because Robben Island Museum is a symbol of the triumph of the human spirit over adversity for South Africans and for the rest of the world.
Yeah. Help us understand why it's so important specifically for children to be able to catch on to this and to do so early on in their lives.
It is very important for children to know about Robben Island Museum, because we as a country and as Robben Island, we are creating or we are growing or nurturing children that we want them to be responsible. And they cannot be responsible without fully grasping our history. And knowing that we have the painful history that is on Robben Island will make the children not to take for granted the freedoms that we are enjoying today in South Africa. And also they can use this opportunity or the knowledge of the history to become more responsible citizens, so that they can build a harmonious nation and a progressive nation that South Africa is.
Yeah, you know, the Robben Island Museum, perhaps like many others, has had to contend with so many different challenges, at least over the past decade or so. Amongst those is that young people are interacting with their history and their identity in such different ways, you know. Many people aren't necessarily going to the site where the history unfolded. They'd rather have it retold to them through a TikTok video or something online. How are you, in your own special way, trying to counter that?
Robben Island Museum, we don't want to leave anyone behind. So we are creating products or offerings that are going to be relevant to the youth and to the children, so that our story becomes relevant to each and every generation. Now we are going to have a knowledge hunt offering that we will be offering to children for the duration of November, whereby this is going to be an interactive dialogue. Whilst our tour guides are telling the story, they are sparking the conversation with the kids that are going to be on the island to find the relevance of our history with what they experience in their lives today, so that it can really be instilled in their minds that our history is still relevant, and then spark that attraction to come to the Robben Island, to visit Robben Island, not necessarily only to watch TikTok videos, but to come to Robben Island and interact with the space, because the conversation is just going to be really robust and also entertaining and very fruitful to the young minds, so that they can be able to lead this nation and their communities, so that we can build a more strong nation than it is, just like Amapokopoko have showed us.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, if the young people are going to buy into what you're trying to do at Robben Island, they need to have at least the buy-in of the adults in their lives. Are adults playing their role, do you reckon?
Yes, adults do play their role in supporting children because we do see that some families do come to Robben Island Museum without this promotion that we are offering. However, now that we are offering this promotion, we want more of South Africans, more of families to partake within this promotion or to come to Robben Island Museum, so that even if they leave Robben Island Museum, in their communities, in their family gatherings, they can have this story, because Robben Island Museum is an ongoing story, because the stories there spark so many conversations, leadership, social cohesion, progress in life, the adversity, how people can triumph over adversity, of social disparities that we currently see in South Africa. So Robben Island is a strong and very powerful symbol of the triumph of the human spirit in South Africa. And when you come to Robben Island Museum, your perspective about how you look into the world or to South Africa will change, and you are going to make adjustments into how you lead your life going forward. So this is like a routine. People will go to Robben Island and then just go on and on and on and on, sharing the stories with their communities. And for school children and also like children within the communities, they're going to share with their friends and with everyone, because we do not want the history of Robben Island Museum to die.
Yeah, absolutely. You speak about families, children, the adults in their lives, but I wonder what role corporates have to play in ensuring that this history stays alive.
Corporates can also partake within this promotion through their CSI programs, because it is a collective effort to build strong nations. We need the buy-in of government, corporates, families, communities. So we do, as Robben Island Museum, invite corporates to come and join into this promotion by sponsoring children that maybe do not have families, who are in the shelters or who are in orphanages. We do have a set arrangement that we can do with CSI programs, and they can contact Robben Island Museum directly to be able to do that. So with this collective initiative, we want everyone to be part of uplifting the history of South Africa and sharing into the history of South Africa, so that we can lead a more better nation.
All right, absolutely important initiative. Siphuxolo Mazwi, thanks very much indeed for speaking to us. I appreciate your time on Newsfeed AM. Siphuxolo is the Robben Island Museum Senior Manager for Tourism and Marketing. Once again, thanks very much indeed for your time.